Hi everyone, Sharon here with Crate with Sharon. How you doing? I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Winnipeg. And today is November the 16th and the time is just after 7. I was a little slow getting started. Just getting things set up here so I can share this. So just bear with me. So this just happened. I had sold $150,000 worth of Stampin' Up! Products as of this just a few minutes ago. I was so excited. So just watch this Facebook page, and we will have a sale, and I can't share this with anything. So, oh dear, I'll share it later. Oh, thanks for watching. Hi Jean, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hi Danielle. I don't know if I'll be able to see the comments. I'm going to just take this and turn it around and just go over a few things with everybody before we get started. And then I'll show you what we're going to do. Quick and easy project. Perfect for a Christmas gift. Okay, so let's just flip this around. Yeah, it's pretty excited. So next week, we're just going to have a little contest. Woohoo. There we go. So just a reminder that from today until November the 18th, there is a seasonal sale going on, which you can get cardstock at 10% off. All our Stampin' Up! Inks, ink bundles, and third-party pads are not, ink pads are not included in that. 15% off that, fantastic deal. And all the dies in the annual catalog are 20% off. And just a look at the pages. There's so many ink pads, dies, so a fantastic deal. But even to sweeten it up just a wee bit better, if you go hop on board with our Start the Savings, you'll get $165 worth of Stampin' Up! Product for only $100. Gotta love that, right? And you can mix and match. You can add the seasonal sale into this and even save even more. So if you're interested, just let me know. A lot of people are taking advantage of that. So anyway, let's get going. So you want to see what we're going to make today? Of course you do. So I got invited to do a couple of classes. So this is what I'm going to be giving my hostess. So what I did is I made this little box, and that's what I'm going to show you tonight, is how to make this little box. And I just put 4 cards in it with envelopes and just decorated it all up. Now, isn't that the cutest? Yay! So that's one. Here's another sample of this right here. And I'm going to show you how I made this bow, but I'm going to be doing it out of the real red ribbon. So there's this one here. And this one here, I didn't wrap this one up because I just wanted to show you. So that there's this one here that fits just like that. And you just wrap it all up pretty for somebody special. Okay, so with the Start the Savings too, for $100, I just thought of this now and I apologize, you can get the cut and emboss machine, which is regular $163. You can get it for $100, no shipping. And I think in Manitoba, you just pay the tax on that, so that's, I think, 7%. So you actually save $81 on that, so almost half, well it is over half, almost half price on that. So sorry, got carried away, got all excited. Okay, so let's get started here. So, you don't need many products, you just need some card stock, some DSP, and of course your cutting or your trimmer, okay? So what I already did some of the cutting ahead of time. So my card base is 11 by 7 3/4. So it's 7 3/4 by 11, and this is Mossy Meadow. Let's put that to the side. And then I have a piece of cardstock that is 4.5 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of Designer Series paper, which is 4 1/4 by 3. Okay. And then I'm going to use the Be Jolly stamp set for this one here, because that's the cards I'm going to be giving away in the little package. So I'm just going to grab a scrap piece of paper here. Oh man. It's just a scrap piece of white cardstock just so I can stamp this guy onto him. Okay, and what I did is I cut out from the tailor tags, I cut out this tag. Now this is on sale. Now this is a fantastic price. So I think this is regular $30. With the 20% off, it's down to $24. And it's down to $24. And if you use it for your starter kit, you get it for $19. Okay, so a good one to have. And then we have the Stitch So Sweetly. This is on for $35.20, which is a fantastic deal. And once you sign up, you can purchase it now. Between now and the 18th, you can purchase it for $28. Another sweet deal. And one of my favorites, Christmas one, is this is in the annual catalog. It's this poinsettia one. It's a regular $49 on for $39. And then if you decide to take advantage of the starter kit, it drops it down to $31.28 or 36 cents. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's get started. So first things first, I'm just going to just stamp my Santa. And I'm going to do him in Memento ink. And then we'll just color them up using my blends. So I did have a class on this, using the stamp set. It was so cute. We did 4 cards, and they got 4 cards and the stamp set, I think for $35, $40. I can't remember. It was a while ago. So I just inked that up nice. So even the basic white is on sale. So if you're like card bases, so basic, the thick basic white ink and the very vanilla is also on sale at 10% off. So let's just color this puppy in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my basic black, and I'm going to color his little mittens. His belt. And his little boots. So cute. The only thing I wish Stampin' Up would have done, I would have sold out on how many sets of this if they had the dies to go with it, so you didn't have to fussy cut them out. Would have been so darn cute. And like I said, it was an easy sell because I think half of the people that attended my class wanted the dies, and I said, sorry, we don't have any. And I'm going to bring in my dark Mango Melody, and I'm going to color the buckle, and I'll use the bullet end. And then I'm going to bring in the ivory, and what we're going to do is just color his ears and then his cute little face. Yeah, so I think next week what I'm going to do, because I hit my 150,000 CSVs, is I'm going to do some giveaways. So you have to stay tuned for that. So I do have everything ready to go. Yeah, so I was quite excited that that happened to me today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the bullet, and I'm just going to color his hat. Let's go the wider end to be quicker, right? Thanks, Danielle. Yeah, it was a total surprise. And it's you guys, it's my customers that helped me achieve that, and I really, really appreciate that. It was, like I said, it was a total shock. So I don't know if any of you guys are Jets fans, Winnipeg Jet fans, but my husband, Bud Light just went off, so I'm thinking they scored a goal. Yay! Yeah, so if it wasn't for my customers, there's no way I'd hit that milestone today. It was a shocker. I think I have another real red. Let me just grab it. Probably a lot quicker to color. Yeah. So that one lasts me a long time. I think I had that for a couple years. Yeah, this one's a lot better. Easy that cover. And then, okay. So I'm going to just bring in my scissors. We'll just quickly cut him out. Fussy cutting. I know some people don't like the fussy cut. I love fussy cutting. It just gives me a chance to relax and think about nothing else but cutting within the lines. So we did this as our make and take at our team meeting, or I don't call it a meeting, I just call it a get together. Basically we get together and we just get together and talk about things, just let everybody know what's happening in the world of Stampin' Up, and then we do a wee bit of socializing afterwards. So socializing meaning that we actually do a make and take. I thought this would be perfect for, especially around Christmas time, because this is a perfect gift for those family or friends that are hard to buy for. And it's easy, like I said, you can probably do like, I can probably do it up probably in about 10 minutes. Everybody else maybe 15, 20. But really easy to do. Decorate it as you wish, as you've seen how I did my other ones there. And we'll just oops. So it's going to be a mess out there, I'm thinking, tonight, because everything thawed out. We were in the, I think, on the plus side this afternoon. And I have a feeling if the temperature goes down, it's going to turn to ice. I'm just hoping it doesn't. Okay, so there he is, all cut out. Okay, so he's done. Oops, no, I missed a spot. Just cut around his little pom-pom on his hat. Yeah, so we had on stage this weekend, and oh my goodness, wait to see the new catalog. Oh my goodness, so cute. And guess what's in it? Yeah, they have bumblebees in it. How exciting is that? So if you've ordered from me in the last 6 months, you're on my mailing list. If not, just let me know and just messenger me and I'll get one out to you. You need to be a resident of Canada. So, okay, so this is a piece of cardstock. This is Mossy Meadow, as I said earlier on, 7 3/4 by 11, and then I'm going to just keep it on this side, and I'm going to score it at 1.5. All the instructions are in the description on the video, and then I'm just going to pull this out, and I'm going to take it to 6 1/4, and now I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to score it at 3.5. And then push it down to the 5-inch mark and then score it there. I'm not done with this yet, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring in a ruler and a little bit of a pen, and I'm going to go from here to here. I'm going to take it down to 2.5 inches and just put a wee mark. And you'll see why in a second. So 2.5 inches, and just put you can use a pencil mark, but my pencil is on the other table. So there, and I'm going to do the same thing on this one. So take this at 2.5, and then put a wee mark right there. So I don't know if you guys have been watching the news. It's pretty scary what's happening in BC right now. They're flooding out. They got Coquihalla closed, which is one of the lifelines from the interior of BC to Vancouver. Some of the railways stations, or some of the railway is also damaged. Coquihalla, like I said, it's a major route between the Okanagan to Vancouver. It was pretty scary. Of course, we're checking my son. My son lives in Victoria, but he's out of that. Doesn't affect him right now. But apparently there's a big storm coming in, so hopefully they'll be okay. Okay, so 2.5 inches in the crevice to the corner of the score line, and then you're just going to just cut it out just like that. Okay, now comes the fun part. I'm going to bring in my bone folder and then just take it up like that, and then take my bone folder and then just burnish a little bit more, and then take it up again and do the same thing. Then I'm going to take this and just like that. Now we're going to bring in my scissors, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right along here. And how I do it is I cut on either side of the score lines, and I'll show you why. It gives me a little bit of room, so when you go to take your flaps, and they're gonna lie flat for you. So let's do this one. And let's do the same on this side. And this one. So perfect. So there we got all that cut out. I'm just going to move this guy out of the way. Now I'm going to bring in my liquid glue. I love my liquid glue because it's so much easier to work with. And I'm going to just put a wee bit here and bring the smaller side up and then line it all up. Oops. And then let's do the same thing on this side. So you know what, I was just thinking, just thought about this now. This would make a perfect gift for your neighbors. You know, I don't know if you guys like take bottles of wine or whatever, but make a couple of these up, wrap them up all pretty, nothing like a pretty package underneath the tree, right? And a couple cards in there, there you go. Okay, so there we have the little box. I'm just gonna make sure that my glue's. And now I'm going to bring in my cardstock and my DSP, and I'm going to take my DSP and just put a wee bit of glue on the back side, and then just put this right into the center like that. And now I'm going to bring in this piece, put a wee bit of glue on the back side of this one, and let's tear this right into the center of that. And now I'm going to put my sentiment on here, and I'm going to use the Be Jolly on this one, and I'm going to stamp that in probably Mossy Meadow. Let's try that one. Just sync this up. Sure I have it going the right way. And just, there we go. And I'm going to bring in those wobbles because I like my Santas to move around. So I bought these on Amazon. Really watch your prices because I was going to buy a package that had something like 20 in them. And I can't remember how much they were going to cost. Anyway, I went with a bigger package and it was like three quarters cheaper than the other ones. So I'm going to take the wider one and I'm going to put it on my project. And then what you want to do is just take this piece off. And then put your Santa on just like that. So now he moves. Isn't that the cutest? And now what I'm going to do now is I have about 24 inches of ruffled ribbon. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. You guys are going to think I'm crazy. I'm going to cut it down the center. So I'm going to have twice as much. So just get all this mess out of the way. It just drives me crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it down the center just like this. And I'm sure there's an easier way to doing this, but you don't have to be. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight or anything like that. You just cut it all the way down. Like I said, it's about 24 inches. Super easy box to make. Like I said, you could sit down and make, like, do a production line. Somebody could cut. Somebody could cut the designer series paper. Somebody can cut the cardstock. Somebody could score and to me it's a good way. I have so many cards that don't know what to do with them, but now I'm just going to make these up, and you can design the box however you wish. I just went with this one because I'm going to be putting the Santas in there, or you could just, like the first one I showed you, I just did it in black and just added the frayed blushing bride ribbon to it, making a really cute bow, and just putting it in a cute cellophane bag. There you go. Win-win. And who knows what can come out of that, right? Okay, so I cut this in half. Now I'm going to take both pieces. Oops. Both pieces not at the end of each other. Both pieces, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this. I'm just going to wrap it around here as many times as I can. So now I have this bottom piece and this top piece. So I'm going to take the bottom piece, take it and wrap it around the top piece, bring it through on the bottom, and then I'm going to take both ends. Now I got 4 ends here, and I'm just going to take it and just tie it in a knot. Push these down as far as I can go, and then push these through the little hoop, and then I'm going to tie it. Now you want to make sure when you're using a bow maker, you want to make sure that your pieces are in the center. That way it'll make the bow look super cute and makes it look even. So I'm going to do double knot because of the thickness of this bow. Just like that, and pull that off, and then I'm just going to fluff it up. Just like that. And then I'm going to trim. I'm going to leave these tails a little longer than normal, just to give it just a little more effect, and just fluff it just like that. Now I'm going to bring in my mighty glue dots, and I'm going to add some glue dots to the back side of my bow. And I'm just going to adhere it right about here. And then my Be Jolly, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to sort of put it up like that. Because I have to put some dimensionals on it, because it wouldn't be a project without dimensionals. A wee few here, we'll just use these guys up. And then take this piece, oops, move this all out of the way, and put this piece way up in here, just like that. And there you have it, your Be Jolly. Now what you could do with that is, I do have cellophane bags, and I'll just tell you how big they are. So here's my 4 cards I'm going to put in. Put those in just like that. They fit perfectly in there. And then you'll need your envelopes. I don't have the envelopes in there quite yet. And then I have, now I use my Stampin' Up! Cellophane bags, which are 9 by 14, I'm thinking. Yeah, actually 13. Or you could use actual cellophane that's on a roll, and just take it and I like to put it in the center, bring this all up, and then with my ribbon, don't have much left, just gonna just take a hunk and then just bring it up and just tie a nice little bow on it like that. Now it's all ready to go. So you could have, like, I don't know how many you could do, or what you could do also too, if you wanted to, you could actually put them on a paper plate, a small paper plate. I got the 9-inch paper plate and set it in that way, but I like it like this. So there's the one I did tonight. This is the one I did last night at our team meeting. This is one of my samples. So it's just basic. I just did it in black, put a little For You on there, and just a little bow like that. I love those bows. And then I have this one here too, which I did with the poinsettia, and then For You, and then I'm just going to just wrap this one up in cellophane and put a nice, I'll probably use this pink right here, put a nice little bow on that. So like I said, it's really quick, easy, thoughtful gifts for like your neighbors, co-workers. If you're doing a Secret Santa or the angel one, you can spend so much and put them wherever. So I'm going to let you guys go because my Jets are playing and I gotta watch them play. So I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. Greatly appreciate it. If you guys have any questions in regards to either the Start the Savings, so the starter kit, or any of the sale that's going on. So cardstock is 10%, inks, ink bundles, and third-party pads are not included, are 15% off, and all dies from the annual catalog are 20% off, which is a really good deal. Like I says, the Taylor tag, which is one of my favorites, I don't know why, one of my favorite dies. I think this is on for $24, regular $30. And if you're a demonstrator, I think I end up getting mine for like $18 because I'm a demonstrator. So you can sign up now and get it before the 18th and still get in on these deals and save an additional 20%. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks again for joining me. Greatly appreciated. Be safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.